Hi everybody, Mark the Do Something Guy here again. It's a holiday at my office today, and as such, I'm going to take the time today to make some jam, and I'm going to take you guys along from frozen berry to jam and a tasting at the end. Let's get to it. I'm going to be making blackberry huckleberry jam. These berries are berries that we harvested in Idaho before we moved up to Alaska. So on this, I'm not trying to cook them, I'm just trying to get the berries thawed out. The recipe I'm using is just the recipe that came in the pectin box. And you'll need to make sure that you have plenty of pectin before you start this project. Enough for the amount of berries that you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
Are you our little helper today?
No.
Yeah? You eating an orange? Yummy? Can you show me? Is it yummy? Yeah, you got an orange. I've got a little bear here trying to get into my huckleberries. You want a huckleberry, Landon? Hold out your hand. Hold out your hand. There you go. Hoo-hoo is right. Huckleberries. Okay, right there. Okay, let's see how our berries look. There we go. Getting mostly there. Take and crush these. What I'm wanting to do here is actually create just a little bit of juice so that it doesn't stick in my pan when I start cooking. Give them a little bit. You can do this in a 50-50 mix of blackberries and huckleberries. I'm stingy with my huckleberries because they're hard to come by, so I'm going to do a little less than that. Recipe I have calls for 5 cups of berries, and I'm going to do 3 cups of blackberries. There's blackberries and 2 cups of huckleberries. A cup of huckleberries, 2 cups. That makes 5 cups of berries. Recipe calls for 7 cups of sugar. Michelle, would you do the sugar, please?
Straight in?
Yep, right into the pot. So this is going to yield 9 cups.
Baba.
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 Add a half teaspoon of butter or margarine and a package of Surgel pectin. So now that I've got this in, I'm going to bring this to a full rolling boil, and then I'll be ready to start ladling into jars. Rochelle has been working on the jars while I've been working on this. So as soon as I get this up to a full rolling boil, then it will be time to start putting it into jars.
Are you good?
Grab your funnel. Now we've got all of our jars filled, and we need to take and clean off the top of the jar, and then we need to put our lids and rings on. Alright, so I've got all of my jars in here that will fit. I've got 4 more that I'll have to put in on another batch. But I've got the lid on so that this can build up to a boil. I don't have the weight on, and I don't have the rubber plug in because I don't want any pressure. This is just a water bath. which means that you cover the jars with 1 inch to 2 inches of water and you boil it, in this case, for 10 minutes. And once I have the 10 minutes of cook time, then I can turn the heat off and take the lid off, set them to the side, and let them cool for 24 hours. All right, 10 minutes is up. Turn this off, and I can see on the gauge right here that there's no pressure in that. So I'm going to go ahead and take my lid off.
Mama.
Ooh is right. Yummy jam, huh? The only thing I have left now is to cook those last 4 for 10 minutes once they're up to a boil. And in the meantime, I'm going to try some of this, give it a little taste test. That's where it's at. There you have a bunch of fresh jam ready to go for the winter. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye.